What positive effects has the quarantine had for you? Loving not having the commute. I can wake up 5 minutes before work starts and I'm fine. And at 5 o'clock I'm instantly home. And you get chores done around the house during the work day, which makes my weekends truly mine. I mowed the lawn at lunch Thursday. Loving this home stuff. No tollway fees, no fast food lunches. Mowed the lawn at lunch too, and it was great. Even had time to sneak in a 10-minute shower before starting again. As a hospital worker, my commute to work is now a breeze. I stopped smoking. I stopped drinking every day. Now I drink once a week. Will have to quit after I run out of alcohol. Started exercising, as being out of breath keeps the nicotine pangs away. I'm so proud of you. I hope you continue on this path, and I wish you the best. I stopped drinking every day. Now I drink once a week. I have the opposite experience. Been saving a ton of money. I can't believe how much less I'm spending on lunches and coffee breaks and tequila. Our grocery bill is up maybe $40 a month, but our food budget is easily at least $100 lower a week. Edit. Okay, after about a dozen responses asking, I feel like I need to clarify. Our grocery bill is $40 higher a month to account for the fact that both of us are working from home. My wife and I aren't surviving on just $40 a month here. Yay, my credit card bill fell by 60% in April. It looks like it will be even less this billing cycle. I throw the excess cash into savings/investments. I've been funneling all the extra money I'm saving, daycare costs, gas, stimulus check, etc. toward debt. My debt payoff plan is 8 months ahead of schedule. Feels good. It forced me to change my business from catering big parties to serving carry-out dinners a few at a time. I made a decent living from catering, sure, but I'm making an absolute killing on these dinners, and now I even get to take weekends off. Plus, whenever large parties become a thing again, I will have introduced myself and my product to several hundred potential clients with a marketing expenditure of $7, the cost of the sign I put by the side of the road that simply says dinner. This is huge. Was having a conversation with friends about how restaurants or caterers that would have traditionally not done carry-out service are now exposing themselves to a whole new revenue stream and likely future business model. When restaurants do reopen, combination of new carry-out dinner models and traditional dine-in service, albeit maybe at a slightly reduced rate, may actually increase business and employment for them. Obviously we are just speculating, but it's been a really awesome and interesting transition that it bet doesn't totally reverse itself anytime soon. What do you think? Never expected my comment to go hey anywhere, but really appreciate everyone's perspectives. I'm not in the restaurant industry and can't thank y'all who are enough for what you have and will do for food. Sharing a meal and the experience of food with others is one of the greatest joys I hold in life, so thank you all for finding ways to endure during some pretty tough times. My brother used to do food carts that wasn't that successful. Just before COVID-19 hits, he rented a place for his restaurant. It was going well, since he is pretty well established among his friends, a great cook, but after COVID-19 hits and he decided to do deliveries instead. It went full bloom. He actually had to limit his customers now because there's just too many. As much as Reddit hates Facebook, it's a great advertising platform for businesses. He often asks customers, where have they heard of him? And apparently his customers would take a picture of their food, post it on their wall as the usual weird flexes on social media, and tada. Free advertisement. I've gotten to spend a lot of time with my aging dog. I totally agree with this. I got to spend time with my old guy. Unfortunately we had to put him down a few days ago, but it was great to be able to spend the entire day with him every day instead of just a goodbye in the mornings. I'm sad he's gone, but being with him a lot over this time definitely made our goodbye a little easier. We put our cat down last week. I also felt grateful to have the extra time with her. I got to work from home more and have her on my lap and take her outside to eat some grass every day. She really enjoyed it. He last morning was really lovely and the vet came to our house so she didn't have to deal with a car ride. She passed away outside with a warm breeze in her fur. I'm with you, friend. I'm one of those people who started to do their balcony. 3 years in a row my balcony was dirty and without any plants. Now I cleaned up and put up some plants and it starts to look really nice. Careful, I started with 2 plants and now it's well over 100. Gardening is an amazing but addictive hobby. But it's the best feeling watching them grow a little bigger each day. I know what you mean. I'm constantly looking at plants now when I'm in a flower shop, haha. Good things is my balcony isn't really that big, so I can't get to over 100 lol. Due to my job and the hours I work, I spend most of my time alone. There are days when the only people I see are the person who worked before me and the one who works after me. But now my roommates work from home and I actually have people to talk to and be around. I feel like it's been good for my mental health. This is the opposite of my situation. Before, I only saw people when I went out. Now I don't see anyone. Not good for my mental health. I have started working out. Good job random redditor. Thank you random redditor. Opposite. Before lockdown I went to the gym 5 days a week. I put on muscle, lost a ton of weight, and was the fittest I'd ever been. Since the gym's closed I've started putting weight back on and have no motivation to exercise. I hate running and don't have a bike, so it's a tricky situation. Edit. Thanks for all the advice everyone, it's appreciated. I've been going on daily walks in wooded areas, noticing things in nature I'd never paid attention to before. I stopped wearing makeup and have become super confident in my natural appearance. I'm 30 years old and can only recall going barefaced a handful of times in the last 15 years. My skin looks seriously amazing, and frankly, the full gamut of war paint made me look older than I realized. I think after quarantine, I'll still wear makeup on certain special occasions, but it won't be on the daily, nor as a compulsive. I can't leave the house without my face cause I look like a troll necessity. Literally same. I've been barefaced for weeks. I put on the tiniest line of eyeliner recently, and I was like damn who is that? Less is Marie. I'm finally not exhausted. I've slept better than I have in years. I'm broke AF, but at least I'm sleeping. Lol. I didn't believe sleep impacted my health and well-being before this. Because I can function on little sleep, I thought I was one of those lucky people that don't need sleep. I've learned I needed the sleep I wasn't getting. Feel like a different person. My company, who had a firm no working from home policy, has finally seen how well everyone is doing while working from link, have talked about loosening restrictions post-virus. My boss just said when he opens the office he's going to make it voluntary to work there, vs. work from home, because everyone did such a great job working from home. Now everyone gets to pick full-time from the office, full-time from home, or split. So happy. I've had time to learn more about myself. I'm in recovery from alcohol abuse, so after years of numbing myself, I've been relearning how different emotions feel and how I react to those emotions in a safe environment. I feel awful even saying it, but I work in software, so my job and productivity didn't change one iota. It took me about an hour one way to get into the office, and I'd usually buy a lunch instead of make one, though Lord knows I tried. I even subbed to /r/meal preps and day without ever actually prepping anything. That counts, doesn't it? Being home, I do cook a lot more though. My son is also not in daycare, which was costing me like $170 a week. No more gas plus no more going out to eat plus no more daycare plus no more and I'm tired and don't feel like cooking. Let's just go out equals thousands of dollars appearing into the savings account, seemingly overnight. Happier. I love being stuck at home. I work from home usually and I love it. But now my wife is also home part of the day, which is really nice. I really don't want her to return to the office. I had always been overweight, lacking self-esteem, hating my body and myself. Quercetin gave me enough time for a transformation and I started at 78 kilograms and I'm now 67 kilograms already. I'm proud of myself and I want to lose even more. Edit. A lot of people asked, so here's a basic idea of what I did. 1. Have an approximate idea of the calories I eat and working out to burn them. I usually ate 1200 calories per day and burnt about 600 to 800 excluding the calories burnt while you do nothing. 2. Tried intermittent fasting. I didn't eat after 8 PM and ate again the next day after 12 PM. 3. Try to eat very less fat, lesser carbs and more protein. You can search for protein-rich foods. 4. Drink lots of water and stay hydrated. I drank around 2-3 L per day. 5. Work out on cheat days and eat healthy on rest days. Also, to everyone else who's working for the same, I wish you all the best. You all can do it. Stay determined. Work for that body you want. Edit 2. Thank you for the awards. A lot of you may suggest it's an unhealthy rate and I'm starving myself. I would like to make clear that I eat when I'm hungry and I exercise until I have just enough energy to get through the day. Yes, to some of you all it may be unhealthy, but it's truly the first ever thing that's worked out for me. It's different for all of us. I've tried to lose weight a couple times, but to no avail. This is an exception. Thank you for your concern. I don't feel compelled to do any social activities or cut my hair, 2 things that I normally feel like I have to do. But with isolation dictating those things, I finally feel bound at home. I learned how to play dominoes, make mashed potatoes, and cook ribs. All of which I thought would be hard, but we are actually ridiculously easy. I haven't worked since March 16th, and now I'm a couple weeks away from finishing my first novel. The housing, mostly flipper and Airbnb, market has slowed down enough that I might finally be able to buy a house. Even with the slow, it's still a tight fucking squeeze. I've been waiting 6 years.